The number 9 big guy of all time, Jerome Bettis.
Fat, or is he just thick?
I'd say thick. I don't want to insult Jerome Bettis. I'll call him thick.
Actually, call him the bus.
Here comes the bus! Going for a ride!
Jerome Bettis may have only ranked 9th on our list, but as far as nicknames go, his is one of the best.
They give it to the bus, and the bus walks into the end zone.
I always liked it because he did have the black and the gold, and, you know, the school buses are yellow.
Yeah, but buses are sleek and lean, you know? You don't think of a bus being round and rolly.
Bus just starting to roll, baby. Just starting to roll.
If you're gonna be a vehicle and be a tough dude, you wanna be a tank. You wanna be a bulldozer. You don't wanna be a bus. Like, the bus is where your mom drops you off so that you can go play soccer. And then, like, Jerome Bettis is driving it. And you're like, hi, Jerome, good to see you today. And he's like, oh, good to see you too, children. That's not threatening.
Okay, so his nickname didn't scare everyone, but his size did. 260 pounds on a 5-foot 10-inch frame will do that.
I don't care what his listed weight was. At times, he was 20 pounds over that listed weight.
Bettis was just impossible to tackle.
The bus shakes him off like flies!
Obviously, he's a huge guy, but just how thick he was through the midsection, through his legs, it's like, you know, he used himself like a battering ram, and no one could get their arms around him.
When they get a load of me.
He's the type of guy that will run you over and say, good hit. So as a 195-pound free safety, you just kind of didn't want to see that guy get past the linebackers.
You saw Jerome Bettis running at you with a full head of steam. Would you want to tackle him?
And a bus leaves clean marks all over his spine!
No. Who would want to tackle him? You don't get paid enough for that.
Let's go to work, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's the greatest big back of this era, like a scat back in an offensive lineman's body, okay?
And there's an avenue for the bus, and the bus says, I'll take that avenue, it's easy street.
That's when you want every pound that you can muster up when you're going in the hole and Brian Urlacher is standing there.
If you don't hit those guys, those low, square, round, chubby, fat, whatever you want to call them, the right way, they're going to run you over.
That's what the bus is all about. He just refused to be tackled.
You know, one of the best linebackers of his era was no match for Jerome Bettis. But in that situation, I don't know if Mean Joe Green would have been a match for Jerome Bettis.
Who said they was all tough? They ain't so tough. Smash my football, baby.
Over his 14-year career, Bettis was a Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, and a Super Bowl champion.
To the great Jim Brown. Here I come, baby.
Fat guy, nobody thought he had 10,000 in him.
Oh yeah, and his 13,662 rushing yards ranks 6th all time.
Most of Jerome Bettis' yards are obviously between the tackles. But the other thing that he did was his ability to juke a little bit.
I ain't fast, I'm kind of quick. I had a weeble wobble, but I don't fall down.
Bettis weighed well north of 250, but he had the light feet of someone who was just south of 220.
I'm ready to shake round and roll, baby.
He would just make enough of a cut to make a difference to accelerate through a hole.
Jerome breaks a tackle at the 25-20. He could go all the way. Jerome Bettis like lightning into the end zone.
Talk to like a cousin or a wife or a girlfriend. Show them a picture of Jerome Bettis and ask them to guess what position he plays. And then you get to see the look on their face when you say, no, he's actually a running back.